Así son las últimas horas de los criminales sentenciados a la pena capital. Y esta es la tenebrosa puesta en escena que preparan para los testigos.
Everything's got to look pretty, and that word is used. Everything's got to be clean looking, sanitary looking, professional looking. The warden will be dressed in a suit with a necktie. It will not be a black necktie because they don't want to appear that they're already showing sympathy for the person's death. On the surface, we had to look like tough people.
Ron McAndrew fue parte de 8 ejecuciones que le cambiaron la vida para siempre. Y es con total frialdad que cuenta con lujo de detalles todo lo que significa ser parte de estos horrorosos procedimientos.
Several days to the planned execution. The inmate is transferred. He is placed inside a holding cell just outside the death chamber, given the opportunity to speak on the phone with his attorney. The chaplain normally consults with the condemned and makes arrangements for his family. He'll pray with him. He'll read from the Bible, or they'll just talk about his family or whatever he feels like talking about, keeping the condemned calm and actually assisting him in accepting the fact that he's going to die.
La tarea no solamente es difícil desde la parte moral, y es que también hay muchos factores que hacen de la experiencia algo traumático y desagradable, tanto para el verdugo como para el prisionero.
It's the kind of a syringe you would use on a large animal, like a horse. The amount of chemicals and saline solution that's pumped through these syringes creates a great deal of pressure. He is strapped to the gurney very tightly. His lower legs are strapped down with a leather strap, then just above the knees, and then another across the chest, and then the head is secured to the gurney. And one might wonder if he's already handcuffed and attached to the table, why all of the straps? The real reason, of course, is that sometimes these chemicals affect people differently. Sometimes it doesn't kill the person immediately, and the body may react also to the chemicals violently. And if they're strapped down so tightly, just as they are in the electric chair, you cannot have body movement.
Y es que claro, presenciar todo eso implica un esfuerzo mental que realmente puede afectar de manera muy negativa a los verdugos.
What was the state of emotion in the room? I imagine that there is a lot of silence.
The people that work the death team, I've seen them cower in a corner with tears, not wanting to be seen, not wanting to talk to anyone. I have these people are friends of mine, many of them today. We give each other support because we realize that the work that we did was the governor's dirty work. The people that ask other people to kill people for them, I don't think they realize the damage they're doing to the killers.
Eso es algo a tomar muy en cuenta, el daño psicológico con el que terminan todos quienes están encargados de la ejecución. Porque claro, no es fácil acabar con la vida de una persona.
I was drinking half a bottle of scotch every night. I started having some really bad dreams. The memory of these people that we had killed at Florida State Prison in Texas, I could see their faces. You still see these things. You see them in the middle of the night. These men would come and sit on the edge of my bed at night. And I didn't know if they were there to hurt me or comfort me.
Lo cierto es que en Occidente cada vez se habla menos del corredor de la muerte y todo lo que significa esto. Y es que solo en algunos países esta sentencia sigue estando activa. Pero claro, año a año siguen habiendo condenados a la pena capital.
The court finds that the jury's recommendation to impose a death sentence is consistent with its verdict and is based on the evidence presented regarding the aggravating and mitigating circumstances. The court agrees with the jury's unanimous recommendation based on its own assessment of the aggravating factors weighed against the mitigating circumstances. The court finds that the aggravating factors substantially outweigh the mitigating circumstances and sufficiently warrant a sentence of death in this case. Therefore, the court finds that the sentence of death is the appropriate penalty the court should impose for the murder of 9-year-old Felicia Williams, as charged in count 1 of the indictment.
La sentencia de muerte sigue siendo un tema muy comentado, y es que no solo los condenados sufren con toda la situación, sino que también los verdugos terminan con horrorosas secuelas psicológicas.
Why did you stop doing executions?
I started asking myself just why we were killing our fellow human beings. We already had them captured. We have them concealed tightly within a small cell where they'll never go anyplace else in their lives.